Okay, hi everybody. So I will be doing this video in the style of Mr Steve Shives. Somewhat more enigmatic Steve Shives, obviously, but Steve Shives nonetheless, not because this is a knock at Steve Shives, but because his format fits in with this video very well, largely because I want to talk about five bollocky things about UK porn age verification. Just a little bit of background before I give you those five bollocky things. This is a proposal by the UK government in a bid to try and protect those under the age of 18 from being able to access pornographic material. What the UK government is saying is they're concerned it's all too easy for young people to access pornography, hardcore pornography on the internet. So what they are proposing is, if you have a website that has pornographic material on it, whether that's your stock in trade, whether you're a porn site or whether you're not, you will be duty bound to have a robust system of age verification to guarantee that only those people that are watching it are over the age of 18. If you are a UK company and you fail to comply with this, you could have your site shut down and you could get a very, very large fine. If you're operating outside of the UK, they will instruct UK service providers to delist your site so that your site cannot be directly accessed from within the United Kingdom. That is the system. Now I want to tell you five bollocky things about the porn age verification idea. Number one, it's a credit card scammer's wet dream. Scammers are going to have a fucking field day over this. Make no mistake about it, people are going to be scammed. Think of all the websites, not just the pornographic websites, but any forum or any place on the net where people can post adult material now legitimately have a reason to ask for your credit card details as a means of age verification, because that's the primary means of age verification over the net. How many times are we going to be put in a difficult position where we really want to participate in a site, but to do so is going to involve us handing over our credit card details? Make no mistake about this, people are going to get scammed. Number two, a huge impact on social media sites. And boy, I mean a huge impact, not just to people over the age of 18 in the United Kingdom who have the additional hassle of having to go through an age verification procedure for every social media site that they use. But what about for those who are under the age of 18 in the United Kingdom? After all, look at social media sites that are easily searchable like Twitter or Tumblr, and you will find a huge amount of pornography on there. So either they are going to have to do something which seems absolutely inconceivable, which would be to block all people who are under the age of 18 in the United Kingdom from going on these sites. These are the people that use these social media sites, who live on these social media sites more than anybody else. Or they are going to have to start removing this pornographic material from these sites, which will not just impact people in the United Kingdom, but everybody around the globe. Number three, what will Mandgeek do with your data? So the alternative to individual credit card verification is to have something a little bit more centralized, a little bit like you see with Facebook, where there's lots of sites now where you can log on using your Facebook identity. But here's the rub. Even if Facebook started providing age verification within the United Kingdom, I can't really see that Facebook is going to want to be regarded as the gateway to pornographic websites within the United Kingdom. And this is where Mandgeek steps in. Mandgeek is a huge pornographic enterprise, has such notable websites as Pornhub, RedTube and Brazzers, sites which obviously I'd never heard of before making this video, but I bet you have, you dirty bastards. And that's just the kind of company that's liable to step into the fold here. They've already expressed an interest through the Digital Policy Alliance. So here's the thing then, you end up giving all your data to Mandgeek, and they have all the data of all the different pornographic websites that you've visited and been verified for, rather than to a company like Facebook that doesn't really want anything to do with it. But do you really trust a company like Mandgeek? What are they going to do with your data? Are you happy with a company that is associated with some pretty unscrupulous companies in the past that hosted copyright material, seemingly unconcerned about the fact that they were hosting pirated material and just tried to get away with it as much as they could? Would you trust these companies to have your material on their databases? Number 4, is your data safe? Cannot see a fucking thing. Everybody is concerned about the data leaks that we get nowadays online. It's big news. In fact, Brazzers, one of Mandgeek's own companies, had just such a leak of user data back in September last year when 800,000 of its customers had their data leaked. These data leaks are bad enough to deal with, but when the sites that you're involved in are of a sexual nature, you can understand, especially if you're a public figure or anything like that, then this is an especially sensitive issue. Number 5, it's all just too easy to bypass. And this is the one that makes the whole process a singular waste of time. Why? Because of the existence of VPNs, virtual private networks, which are situated outside of the United Kingdom and allow people to access the same material without revealing that they live in the United Kingdom. So whether you want to access a site that hasn't played ball with the United Kingdom government and refuses to provide age verification and has been blocked by the UK service providers, or whether you want to access a site that has not been blocked by the UK service providers because it is playing ball, but you don't want to verify your age, either because you don't want to release your data or because you're not 18 years yet, all you need to do is go through a VPN server and you can carry on accessing the same material in the same way as you were before. And this is the real tragedy, that the people that won't understand and know about VPN systems are not the 16 and 17-year-old kids who are accessing porn on the schoolyard. They will know about them. They are technically savvy, and if they're not, they will have plenty of friends. The word will soon get round. It is going to be the older people in their 30s, 40s, 50s and 60s that don't understand how these systems work. The people that you weren't looking to protect in the first place. Those are the people that are going to be subjected to the problems that I listed under numbers 1 to 4. Number 5 means that the 16 and 17-year-olds, it won't make a damn bit of difference to them watching their porn. It's a singular waste of time. Those were my 5 bollocky things about UK age verification. Thank you for watching this video. Bye for now. Okay, I better turn this fucking thing off. Where's the off switch? Oh, bollocks. Oh.